someone, at some point, told you that jeans were a young woman's garment. Maybe it was subtle. An article about age-appropriate dressing that quietly dropped denim off the acceptable list after 50. Maybe it was a comment from someone who meant well. Maybe it was just a feeling you absorbed from years of seeing 60-plus women in fashion content always photographed in slacks, in structured trousers, in anything but jeans. Here's what I want to say before we go any further. That idea is wrong. Not outdated, not debatable. Wrong. Jeans are a wardrobe staple that does not have an expiration date. They have a learning curve. And the women who look most elegant in denim after 60 aren't the ones who gave up jeans. They're the ones who learned 4 specific things about how to wear them. That's what this video is. 4 rules, real mechanisms, and by the time we're done, you'll know exactly what those women know. Here's the deal. Elegant jeans at 60 plus comes down to 4 decisions: the cut, the wash, the one elevated element that balances the casualness of denim, and the length paired with the right shoe. Get all 4 right, and jeans become one of the most versatile, most flattering, most effortlessly chic things in your entire wardrobe. Miss even one of them, and the whole outfit reads as trying, either too casual or too effortful, neither of which is what you're going for. Let's go through all 4 right now. Welcome back to Style After 60, where we give you the real reasons, not just the rules. Subscribe if that's your thing. Let's get into it. Rule 1 is about cut and rise. And it's the decision that determines everything else. So I want to spend the most time here. The 2 cuts that consistently read as elegant on women over 60 are the straight leg and the wide leg. Both work. They work for different reasons and suit different preferences. But they share the single most important quality a jean can have after 60, a clean, unbroken vertical line from hip to floor. Here's why that matters. As the body naturally redistributes and shifts slightly with time, as it does for every woman, in every size, across every body type, a jean that hugs the leg closely from hip to ankle maps those changes precisely and continuously. Every shift, every softening, every curve the fabric passes over reads clearly because the fabric is sitting directly against it the entire way down. That's the problem with a slim or skinny jean at this life stage. The fit itself becomes the issue, not the leg, the proximity of the denim to the leg, and the fact that proximity leaves nothing to the eye's imagination. A straight-leg jean skims the body rather than hugging it. It keeps a consistent width from the thigh to the ankle, creating a clean line that the eye reads as tailored rather than fitted. That single distinction, tailored versus fitted, is the entire difference between elegant and strained. Jeans with a higher rise in a straight, wide leg, or bootcut silhouette are the most flattering for women over 60. The wide leg jean takes this principle further. A leg that widens gradually from the thigh downward creates actual volume and movement at the hem, which reads as intentional, as fashion-forward, as architectural. The right length for wide-leg jeans should graze the floor when you're wearing shoes. Too short, and they look like cropped pants. When the hem grazes the floor, the wide leg creates an unbroken vertical line from waist to ground, which is one of the most elongating silhouettes in existence. On rise. High rise. Always. A high-rise waistband sits above the natural waist, creating a defined waistline and keeping the jeans secure without gaping, pulling, or shifting throughout the day. A low or mid-rise waistband sits at or below the natural waist, which creates both a comfort problem and a proportion problem. It shortens the torso visually and creates a gap between where the waist sits and where the jeans start that reads as unflattering on almost every body over 60. Do it today. Stand in front of a mirror in your current jeans and look specifically at the line from your hip to your foot. Is it a consistent, clean line, or does the fabric tighten, pull, or shift somewhere along the way? That assessment tells you whether your cut is working for you or against you, and it takes about 30 seconds. Rule 2 is the one most women don't think about until they've already bought the jeans. which is why I'm putting it here before we get to styling. The wash. The wash is the color and finish of the denim itself. How dark it is, how distressed it is, how much variation exists in the fabric surface. And on a plus 60 woman who wants to look elegant, the wash is doing as much work as the cut. Here's the mechanism. A dark wash jean, deep indigo, true navy, near black denim, reads as formal, not suit formal, but polished. The dark, even color creates a clean surface that the eye reads as intentional and put together. It behaves visually more like a tailored trouser than casual denim, which is exactly what creates the elegant impression in the first place. You're essentially borrowing the authority of tailored trousers while keeping the comfort and versatility of denim. A heavily distressed jean does the opposite. Whiskering across the thigh, faded patches at the knee, rips and tears. These are all horizontal interruptions across the surface of the fabric, and horizontal interruptions draw the eye sideways across the widest parts of the leg. They also read as deliberately casual, which fights the elegant framing from every other direction. A very light wash, bleached denim, white jeans, pale gray, increases visual weight. Light colors advance toward the eye rather than receding, which means a light wash jean reads as the widest possible version of your leg, regardless of your actual size. A dark wash recedes, which is why dark denim has been a wardrobe workhorse for women at every age who want their jeans to look like something more than jeans. The sweet spot is a dark indigo or true navy wash with minimal fading and no distressing. That wash works with virtually everything in your wardrobe. Ivory blouses, silk tops, structured blazers, beautiful knitwear, and it will look current in 2026 just as it looked current 10 years ago, because dark, clean denim is genuinely classic rather than trendy. Do it today. Look at the jeans in your closet and line them up mentally by wash. Darkest to lightest. The dark ones are your elegant workhorses. The light ones are your weekend casual. The distressed ones. Consider whether they're earning their place, or whether they're quietly making every outfit they appear in work harder than it needs to. Rule 3 is the one a stylist interviewed by Glam put simply and exactly right. Jeans are casual by nature, so balance that with one elevated element, a statement necklace, a beautiful belt, or a sleek pair of loafers. Even a silk scarf or oversized sunnies can elevate a simple tee and jeans combo. One elevated element, not 3. Not a full formal outfit dropped on top of denim to compensate for it. 1. Here's the mechanism behind why this works. Elegant dressing at any age is about intention, about giving the eye enough evidence to conclude that this look was chosen, not assembled. One elevated element is enough evidence. A beautiful silk blouse with jeans tells the whole story. A structured blazer with jeans tells the whole story. A good leather belt, a real silk scarf at the neck, a pair of clean pointed-toe loafers. Any single one of these items signals taste and deliberateness. And the jeans underneath them read as a confident choice rather than a default. Where women often go wrong is either not including that one elevated element at all, pairing dark jeans with a plain t-shirt and assuming the jeans do all the work, or overcorrecting and adding too many elevated elements, which creates a different problem. The outfit looks like it's trying to apologize for the jeans, a blazer and a silk blouse and a statement necklace and heels with dark jeans doesn't read as elegant, it reads as compensating. The balance is this: one element that belongs to the world of dressed, paired with the rest of the outfit being clean and simple. Jeans and a silk blouse with flat loafers. Jeans and a structured blazer with a simple tee underneath. Jeans and a cashmere knit with one good piece of jewelry. Each of these works because there's a clear elevated note, and everything else gets out of the way and lets that note carry. Do it today. Look at the last outfit you wore with jeans and count the elevated elements. 0 means the jeans are working too hard alone. 3 or more means the elevated elements are fighting each other. 1 is the number. Find it, commit to it, and trust it. The last rule is about length and shoes, and I'm combining these because they're not two separate decisions. They're one decision with two parts that only work together. Here's the mechanism. The hem of your jeans and the shoe you wear with them create one visual line at the base of the outfit. That line is the final impression. It's where the eye lands last, and it either completes the look or quietly undermines everything above it. For straight-leg jeans, the hem should hit at the ankle, not cropped above it, not pooling below it, but exactly at the ankle bone. That length shows just enough shoe to read as intentional, and the shoe it shows matters enormously. A clean, pointed-toe flat, a block-heeled loafer, a sleek ankle boot. These all extend the vertical line the straight jean started and land it cleanly at the floor. A chunky white sneaker breaks the elegance entirely. A worn-out flat signals that the shoe was an afterthought, which signals that the whole outfit might have been. For wide-leg jeans, the rules shift completely. Wide-leg jeans should graze the floor when worn with shoes. A pointed-toe boot or a sleek loafer finishes it. The hem needs to be long enough that the leg appears to flow continuously to the ground, without a visible break between the hem and the shoe. That continuous flow is what creates the elegant, almost trouser-like quality of wide-leg denim. The moment you see a gap of ankle between the hem and the shoe, the proportion collapses, and the jeans look like they were cut for someone taller. The shoe for wide-leg denim specifically needs to have some heel. Not necessarily a high heel, but enough lift to keep the hem grazing the floor rather than dragging under your heel. A 2-inch block heel inside a wide leg is invisible from the outside and does the structural work the length requires. Do it today. Put on your jeans and the shoes you most often wear with them, and look at the hem-to-shoe relationship specifically. Does the hem land cleanly? Does the shoe complete the line or interrupt it? 5 seconds in front of a full-length mirror answers that question clearly, and the answer tells you exactly what to adjust. 4 rules: cut and rise, straight or wide, always high, wash, dark indigo, no distressing. One elevated element that does the dressed signaling while the rest of the outfit stays clean, and the hem-shoe relationship that finishes the line at the base of everything. None of these require new jeans. Most women have a pair in the closet right now that can do this job. It just needed the right framework around it. Jeans don't stop working for you at 60. They just require a little more intention, and now you have exactly that. If this gave you something useful, give it a like and subscribe to Style After 60 for more of this every week. Tell me in the comments, which of these 4 rules changes how you think about the jeans you already own? I read every single one.